everybody, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Auli and I am from OSIS Mumtaza Islamic Junior High School. And for our podcast today, our theme is about final project year 9. And we have some guests that is from year 9. You guys might introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Oreta and I'm from 9C.
Hello, I'm Kenzie I'm from 9B.
Hello, my name is Danish and I'm from 9A.
Okay, that's so cool. So we have from 9A, 9B, and 9C. Can you guys tell us a bit about final project, like some of the details?
So basically, final project like in our school is this event where we travel to Malaysia and Singapore to learn about their culture, their campuses, and what they do in a daily basis. And that's basically what we do in final project. Generally, it's just that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna expand on the entire campus thing. So we go to universities in those countries, right? So we know what that university offers, like maybe
like
we want to go there.
What about you?
So basically, traveling abroad and learning about cultures and campuses. Yeah.
Okay. I have some questions. Is it okay?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, for my first question, like, how did the trip to Singapore and Malaysia like influence your perspective on cultural diversity and also global understanding? Maybe from
You go first, Ken.
Maybe from
All right.
Kenzie.
So it really expanded my view on different cultures because as we live in our own country, we tend to get used to our surroundings, right? And the norms over here in our own country. But once you move out to a different country, you begin to realize that there's more aspects to socializing, communicating, and all that, since it's a different place with different traditions, different cultures, and all.
Yeah, and we especially really learned about that in Singapore because Singapore is a very diverse country. There are a lot of people there and they do different stuff. So yeah, it clearly expanded my mind on how to, maybe like act in another country or in a new environment.
Yeah, like that. Okay.
I think my knowledge about food is expanding because of that, because I ate too much, I think, when I visit Malaysia.
Yeah. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Was the food there like really great? Like, is there any differences between the food like from Malaysia and also Singapore?
Even start about that. The food is wonderful, especially in Malaysia. Nasi kandar is chef's kiss.
Oh my god, nasi kandar! I think that sounds really delicious.
Yeah.
How does it taste?
It's sweet, spicy, and savory all at once, and it's combined in this like great sauce they put all over the rice and like some tender chicken. It's the best.
Like from
How about you?
yours?
You first.
I think the difference between Malaysia's food and Singapore's is the taste. I think the texture is not very much different, but the taste is very, very different. Okay, there are more spices in Malaysia, but on Singapore it's more Western food like Jollibees. Well, Jollibee's not. Yeah, I think just fried chicken. Fried chicken is very trendy in Singapore.
Isn't fried chicken normal in the world?
Yeah, but it's a bit different, I think.
How does it taste? Like, what's the differences?
There's some fried chicken that you can only find in Singapore.
Oh,
like-
like that.
You put gravy all over fried chicken. Where do you even find that other than like Singapore and the Philippines?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, like, and also like, what are the differences? Like the biggest differences, like you guys notice, like between Singapore and Malaysia, maybe in cultural or lifestyle, or maybe even the atmosphere there.
Danish, do you wanna answer that?
I think the biggest difference between Malaysia and Singapore is more Westerny or European theme. I think there are many banks and skyscrapers there, but on Malaysia there are more masjid. I think more mosques. and it's more similar to our home country, Indonesia, actually. And I think that's the biggest difference between the both.
And it's a bit slower in Malaysia than it is in Singapore.
Oh,
It's
really?
almost like Indonesia, just a bit different.
Yeah, one major difference is probably the size. Our country has many islands. It's an entire archipelago. But Malaysia and Singapore, Malaysia has two separate places, right?
Yes.
And Singapore is like kind of small compared to many other countries.
Yeah, I think I heard someone on the internet that
What?
said that they rode a bike for a full day and they explored every part of Singapore in a day.
In a day?
Yeah, that's the difference between Malaysia and Singapore, I guess.
Okay. And when you guys go to Singapore and also Malaysia, you guys visited many places, right? Was there like the most memorable places you guys visited in both countries, and why did that stand out to you guys?
Well, personally, I really liked Universal Studios Singapore because since a kid I've always wanted to go there. I've always watched YouTube videos about YouTubers going there and having fun there. So that was just a really fun experience for me going there and witnessing the entire theme park for myself.
Okay, Danish?
I think the most memorable place is UPM, I think.
UVM.
Because at UPM, I get to try, I think it was nasi kadar or nasi.
Yeah, that.
It's very nice, very savory. It's the first time that I actually tried another country's food, from Malaysia especially. And it was very amazing and memorable thing for me.
Wow, you're gonna cry.
Wow, this is emotional.
Oh my god, don't give tears.
Well, for me personally, I agree with Kenzie. Universal Studios is by far the most memorable place for me. Well, unlike Kenzie, he's been dreaming of it since he was a kid.
I have.
For me, I've always, ever since I was there, it was just so fun. It was just me and my friends, and we spent the whole day together. And it was one of the most, if not, the most memorable thing that happened in our trip in Final Project. Yeah, I hold that dear to my heart. I think
Oh
I will
my
remember
gosh.
that for the rest of my life.
Okay, that's so touching. Oh my gosh, I can't.
I know.
Okay, this is my last question. What did this trip teach you, and would you recommend future grade 9 students to look forward to it? Why or why not?
Okay, so future grade 9 students, if you're listening to this, please, I really need you to enjoy this. All right, this is your first trip, maybe your first trip, to a different country. Even if you've had a trip to a different country before, you've never had it with your friends, your school friends. So just enjoy the experience, enjoy the time, even if the period is short, even if it ends fast. Just enjoy every moment and you won't regret a second.
Yes, I completely agree. Just cherish every moment that you have left with your friends before, going to high school. So you can just cherish this moment in Final Project. I promise you that it would be worthwhile. What about you, Danish?
Yes, I think they should. And one tip from me is please try different foods, okay?
Oh my god, still with the nasi kandar?
Okay, please do try different foods because it's life-changing.
You can tell he's a foodie.
Yeah,
You really
I
love
think you
foods,
can really
right?
tell.
I think you really love foods.
Yeah, I think you're just hungry about talking about this.
Yes.
We're fasting, you
Libra,
know.
we're fasting.
We're fasting. Don't talk about food. Now I'm hungry.
Getting the idea in your head for buka.
What shall I eat? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I guess this is our end. So this is the end.
That's such a shame.
That's it, guys, for this podcast today. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you guys for attending the podcast today.
So,
Yeah. Okay, guys.
It's nice.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.